Hi, I'm Jed Olson, physical science teacher from Winona, Minnesota. The story starts a couple of nights back. Let me take you there. One evening, while toiling away in my laboratory, I was cutting the bottoms out of bottles, recreationally. I came across something interesting. As I looked into the stack of bottles, I found one that appeared to have a message in a bottle. I quickly unwrapped the bottle, only to find a cryptic code addressed to the nearest rescue team and Jimmy Kimmel. Specifically drawing my attention is the bottom of the letter. It said, "Why does Jimmy Kimmel suck?" Immediately, I knew this was no task for a mere mortal science teacher. Instead, we would need Phyz-X. Yeah, we have a problem. Great. I'll see you soon. The difficulty is not with Jimmy Kimmel's quality. It's whether or not anything can suck. Sucking is in fact just a lack of pressure. Air pressure is the result of the weight of air. This quarter has a stack of air on it, over 30 miles tall, and it weighs just over 14 pounds. That gives us 14.7 pounds per square inch. A standard piece of notebook paper, 8.5 inches wide, 11 inches tall, gives us approximately 93.5 square inches of space to work with. Each one of these square inches has 14.75 pounds of pressure on it. Once the math works out, we find out we have over 1,300 pounds of pressure pushing down on a standard piece of notebook paper. This notebook has 1,300 pounds of pressure on it. How is it that somebody can lift it off the table? In fact, the pressure isn't just on the notebook, it's coming from all angles. So as long as there is some air able to get underneath the notebook, it'll actually be very easy to lift up. So again, our problem is, can anything actually suck? Well, we know a few things. I know that air always rushes from high pressure to low pressure. I also know, as you decrease the volume, pressure will increase. As you increase the volume, pressure will decrease. Well, how do I suck air in? In fact, I increase the volume of my lungs, and air will be forced in from the outside pressure. What about a straw? Does a straw suck? No, in fact, there's air pressure both outside the straw and inside the straw. For both, it's 14.7 psi. When someone places their mouth around the straw, increases the volume of their mouth, it decreases the pressure inside. Air will then rush into the cup, forcing the liquid up the straw and into their mouth. What about a vacuum cleaner? Does a vacuum cleaner suck? I don't think so. In fact, the vacuum cleaner decreases pressure inside, allowing air to rush into the end of the hose. With it, any dust or other particles that you might want to clean up. So, my theory is, what if somehow I could allow the pressure on my body to remain at 14.7 psi, while the pressure inside my body goes down a little bit. In fact, I have a situation that might allow that to work. I need a couple of safety devices, my tinfoil covered ski boots, and my safety goggles. if I take this bag, climb inside. Now as I get the bag sealed up around my neck, not over my head, I'll begin to take the air out of the bag by way of vacuum cleaner. You'll notice the bag starts to pull tighter and tighter on my body. Eventually the forces will be so great I won't be able to move. Well, there you have it, Jimmy. You obviously don't suck. Nothing can suck. It's an impossibility of nature. So I took the opportunity to update this letter to you. I hope you join us in the future for such episodes as Why Can't I Touch Anything? And Is There Any Such Thing as Cold?